What's up, y'all? What's up? Alright, I know I've been away for a minute. I know. It's because I've been working on myself. I'm not gonna always make videos for y'all to, go by. You know what I mean? But when I do pop up, it's for a purpose. You know what I mean? So this video is gonna be about grounding. You know what I mean? From your root chakra, you really have to ground yourself. Cause I'll make myself a little bit. Stay still. Come on. Don't put on foot. Just give me a moment. Really say so. Real stuff. Whether you're a man or a woman watching this. Okay, so what does grounding mean? Grounding really means just taking time for yourself and being alone. And just being out in nature, taking walks, whether that's, developing a hobby, adapting to certain habits that helps your behalf alone. Especially when you're a loner. Okay? You have to really ground yourself, whether you're at the park, especially when you're alone with yourself. Go to the bookstore, gather some information. Man, listen. If you got a laptop, you got an iPhone, out here nature. You gotta ground yourself when you're out here. I don't want to ramble though. Let me stick to the topic. I get distracted easily, especially when I'm out there. So peaceful. But anyway, yeah, man, just take time for yourself. Just consistently develop hobbies. Just to keep yourself grounded. Take time for yourself. That's the best feeling, to be alone. Because all you got at the end of the day is yourself. All you do. And that goes back to that goes back to the word self. Self is an extremely important word. Especially if you're either by yourself, alone with yourself, updating yourself. And when I mean update, I mean bettering yourself. Bettering yourself for better natural cause. You know what I mean? You have to continuously be yourself. Love yourself. Enjoy yourself. Stay rooted within yourself. Stay grounded. I'm really appreciating, this lady friend that I'm talking to right now. She doesn't understand me. She understands me. I understand her as well. That's the thing about relationships, and I think that's what really kills relationships, like the dynamic of the relationship. You need space. It's always important to get space. Always important to get space. You don't always want to be around that person because that person has their own life to live. You wanna make sure that you miss that person. You gotta let them do them. You can't always be around that person. That's why, whether you're a woman or a man, take time with people that, you spend time with. Just take your time with them. I know, things may start off too, unfortunately, even though sex is involved, and it's not about the sex. It's never supposed to be about the sex. Never. You know why I say that? Because, when you grow with somebody, and when you ground yourself with somebody, it's really a mode of, you're in a mode of getting to know that person in a very spiritual way. Like, for an example, like having an intimate conversation with somebody, enjoying food with them, enjoying even reading a book with them. got distracted again. But yeah, enjoying just talking to them, being in their presence, like, you know, enjoying alone time with them, you know, just enjoying conversations with them. You know what I mean? You don't want to be with a person that all they really want is sex. It's not, because that makeup to breakup shit, excuse my language, it's not the wave. It's not. Never was and it never will be. Because there's a lot of things, you know, that I've find a bit odd, you know, in this world. You know, it's a touchy subject, because, you know, women, and I know this from experience, women believe that, you know, opening their womb, and when I say open their womb to a man, I mean opening their sexual pleasures to a man. And, you know, that's never the way to go. Like, you know, show us something. Show me something else. You know, I once had this post. This was back when I first started Instagram. You know, physical connection is common, but a mental, emotional, spiritual connection is extremely rare. You know what I mean? So you have to really take time with yourself. You know, develop a, you know, sapiosexual. That's you know, not everybody knows what, you know, that actually means. You know, nobody really knows what that actually means. But, you know, look up that word. Sapiosexual is being sexually attracted to someone's intelligence. Because, you know, you wanna grow with somebody that actually, you know, feeds your oh my God, look at ladybug, right? Oh my God, look at this. Wait, is that a ladybug? I don't see no spots. I'm gonna let it be though. That's it? I'm gonna let it be though. I'm gonna let it be, because I'm doing my best to be a humane person, especially when I'm out in nature. Like, I'm doing my best not to kill bugs, not even flies. But anyway, but yeah, you wanna develop a mental attraction, emotional attraction with that person, you know what I mean? With yourself first, of course. You know, because when you're not with that person, you don't want to rely on that person to heal you. You're supposed to heal yourself. You know what I mean? You're supposed to heal yourself, especially if you're a man or a woman. But if you're a man, you have to rely on yourself more so, because women in general, they look at us as a provider. Like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But men, we look at a woman as a nature. You know what I mean? Nature, being a naturer for a woman, that's big for a man. That's big for a man, because, you know, I don't know about y'all, but, you know, when it comes to relationships with me, you know, it's really, you know, spiritual to me. I've never been the type of person to sleep around. How you doing, brother? You know, I've never been the type of person to do that. It never was my type of, wasn't my cup of tea. How you doing? All right. But yeah, you know, that was never my cup of tea, you know. If I was always with a woman, it was always if I seen like a mother in her. Like, really see like what we could do for our future. You know, how I could provide for her. And how she could you know, nurture me. You know, because women believe that they can provide a certain way, in the nurturing way. Men could be a nurturer as well, but in the providing sense, you know what I mean? Like talking to somebody, you know? That's why I don't be around people, bro. This nigga just did some such shit to me. But anyway, excuse my language. Anyway, back on the track. Yeah, man, you gotta be with a person that helps you. You know, you gotta help yourself first. So, you know, the balance between self and relationship it's a dynamic that you have to really grasp, because that's very vital. When you talk about self, and when I go back to saying you all you have, and you all you have, you just have to realize that not everybody's gonna be there for you at a certain point in your life, at a certain time in your life. You have people that love you, but you have to really focus on grounding within the present state and the confines of where you live right now. You know what I mean? Like, always know that you have support. Help is always good. Help is always good. You know, at times I give too much, you know, and that's my biggest flaw. But it's my biggest gift as well, you know. Yeah, and it's it was because it was, you know, depends on how, you know, it depends on how a person is raised. But I was raised to be a giver. You know, I mostly give to receive. You know, it's better to give than to receive. It really is. You know, it's like giving someone a gift. You know, and you see their reaction. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. Because you don't want to keep taking. You don't want to be greedy. Like, greed is a deadly sin. You know what I mean? That's something that you have to really be stern about. You don't always want to be the person that keeps taking. Because you're opening up portals. You're opening up consciously in your mind to be reincarnated. You got to keep giving to the universe. Through God, you have to, because if you don't do that, you're gonna fall down a pit of not giving. Like, you know what I mean? That's never a good thing. I give so much to the point where, you know, I hope God looks at me and is like, yo, like, I don't want to rebuke me if I say this, but I don't want God to be like, you know, I want God to be like, you know, if I'm giving, I want God to be like, yo, doing your thing, man. You're doing your thing. You know, God has a plan for all of us. Don't ever believe that God is not there when you're down, because He's even there when you at your best. You know, and that's a dynamic that I feel like, you know, that's a balance that I feel like people need to understand. No, that's something that everybody needs to. Said that before. But yeah, that's something that everybody does. Especially if you're, you know, a person that, you know, is spiritual and believes in like a higher purpose. You know, like there's something out there bigger than you, and you gotta believe that. You know, so I say, you know, just keep giving to yourself first. To yourself first. Always give to yourself first, because, you know, you have to focus on you. You know, my mother once said, you know, you gotta be selfish sometimes. Or even my lady friends, you know, she was like, your mother's right. You give too much. You gotta be selfish sometimes. And I look at it, I'm like, I agree. I gotta be selfish sometimes, but for myself though. I gotta be selfish to be like, oh, okay, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to be more so conscious of myself. You know what I mean? Let me take this real quick. Being out in the woods is lovely, but, you know, the people is... But yeah, you know, you have to keep giving to yourself, because if you don't do that, you're gonna forget about yourself. And once you forget about yourself, it's gonna be bad for you. Root chakra. It's gonna be bad for you to stay grounded. Because most people You have to continuously stay grounded, regardless of where you are. You know? And women, you know, this is for the women. I have to really say this for the women. Being grounded when you're a woman is extremely vital for y'all, because, you know, my friend, you know, and she's actually from the UK. We always have like in-depth conversations and stuff. And, you know, what she said to me made so much sense. She said that men master the art of staying grounded. I'm taking her out of context, but she basically said men master the art of staying grounded for your root chakra. And women master the art of their intuition, which is their crown chakra. That's the, you know, higher self. So keep this in mind. Women, I know y'all feel tremendously. I get it. I empathize with y'all. Especially the good women out there. I empathize with y'all so much. You know, y'all want to understand like why life is like this, why I feel a certain way about certain things. Men feel that way too. Men have emotions too. Always forgive yourself for your past. You know, men have emotions because, you know, men have emotion, but we hide it. We do. Men hide it because we have to be strong. We just have to be strong. Women, y'all could show y'all emotions clear as day. It could be, you know, it could be on days, mostly when y'all, you know, PMSing. No, and that's understandable. Or even when y'all not PMSing. But just always do your best to stay grounded. And this is for the men. You know, men, always focus on your purpose and your intuition. Because no one will ever take that away from you. Not no man, not no woman. Because we master the art of staying grounded. We're always in survival mode. That's why I have to go out in these woods. You know, to this park. Be around trees, get some sun, you know, from my pineal gland, sun gaze, you know, from my melanated skin, you know what I mean? Like I have to, because if I don't take these walks, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I'll be a madman. And I'm saying that for my behalf. Nope, not that anybody will ever make me that. Because everybody controls their lives to a certain extent. Even though God has a plan for all of us, there is a certain mantra that men have. A certain life that men have to go by, because it's something that you have to, you just have to continuously do. And this is another thing that I feel like the spirit is like really showing me through my chakras. Men have to really master the art of their lower chakras. Because you never want to be in your lower self. Especially men. Women too, but I'm gonna get to y'all. Ooh. Get that plane though. Oh, can you see? Ooh. But anyway, yeah, y'all cannot. Men, y'all have to focus on your lower self. Y'all have to continuously stay grounded, be emotionally creative. You know what I mean? So self-confidence, that goes back to that word self. Because trust me, no one ever will give you confidence. They will encourage you, but they will never ever give you confidence. You have to gotta show your confidence to yourself first. You have to master all of our lower chakras. All of our lower chakras. The moon. I'm tripping. Why did I say that? Yeah, so the root, I said it kind of matches. It kind of rhymes. That's why I said that. It's so good though. Yeah, so your root chakra, your sacral chakra, and your solar plexus. Those are your lower chakras. Men, master those. I'm telling y'all, take this to heart, please. Master the art of your lower chakras. Now we get to the women. Now women, y'all must master the art of your higher chakras. All right? Because y'all master the art of intuition. And master the art of being grounded. This is the ground. This is your lower chakras, men and women. This is the dominant field for men. Your lower chakras. Master the art of those women. Your higher chakras. Heart chakra. Throat chakra. Third eye chakra. And your crown chakra. Master the art of those. Those are your higher chakras. And I say that to say because women, y'all give such a gift to this world. That's why when I'm around certain women, I focus on how they treat their family. I focus on how they carry themselves. Because women, men and women, sometimes y'all don't know how to carry yourselves. With respect, I mean. You have to respect yourselves. Mostly women, y'all have to respect yourselves. Y'all gotta respect your bodies. But back to the higher chakras. So the heart chakra. Say that because y'all have to be loving. Throat chakra. Y'all express yourself in so many ways y'all don't even know. The third eye chakra. Like I said, y'all master the art of intuition. That's what the third eye chakra is. The crown chakra is just the known. That's within the feeling. And it's a balance though. You gotta have a balance. Y'all need men to help y'all with your lower chakras. Just like men need help from women with our higher chakras. Okay? And that's the principal agenda, in my opinion. You have to continuously have a balance, a neutral balance. And that's the polarity in which we're living. Opposite attraction. And I don't mean opposite attraction, I mean opposite in gender. Men and women, we need to help each other. We need to help ourselves continuously, regardless of where you at. This was a long video. I hope y'all really enjoy it. You know, y'all can follow my IG. You know, I don't post videos like this on my IG because they have a 15-minute video. So this is more so for YouTube. You know, I'm gonna put my link in the description so y'all can follow my IG. You know, even follow my Twitch, man. I'll be out there. I'll be playing video games. I'll be doing my thing, you know. But I have to continuously stay grounded though, and stay humble, and humane it down there for myself. But I love y'all so much, man. Y'all stay blissful. Focus on yourself. Maintain a mental balance, spiritual balance, emotional balance. Within yourselves, I love you so much, man. Take care.